to talk a little bit about this whole process. I think this is something that could have been avoided if we had approached this thing in a proper manner. I am a former chief myself. I've also served as a fire commissioner in a very large district. And I can tell you that I think that there's nothing in the Hardison Inc. Article here, I read it online myself, that I think that shows that there was inappropriate behavior or procedures followed by our deputy. If anything, I think that we should be applauding this volunteer fire company for the services that they provide for our community. You know, when there's a disaster or something happens, the first thing that people are told to do is to get away from the danger. Volunteer firemen are folks like you and I. And they, instead of going away from the danger or the problem, go right into it. They sacrifice their life every single day that they go out on call. And I think that they should be recognized for that. And instead of saying, well, I'm going to put this in your personnel file, I think it would have been very appropriate for the mayor to come out and say, I want to applaud the fire company for what they did, and thank you for not causing us to have any additional expenses on our community, and thank you for the services that you've done. And yes, once you're a fire chief, you're always a fire chief. I am an ex-fire chief myself. My constituents in the neighborhood and the town that I came from, the fire district, and people in that area that know me as a fireman, today still call me chief. You're chief emeritus, you're chief for life. Once you're chief for life. And especially noted in a volunteer situation. So I applaud all these people and our deputy chief here for their services to this community. I think, if anything, it should go into the records of this meeting as thank you for your services. You, the Deputy Chief Elena, and Chief McQueen, and all the firefighters. And I personally want to say thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for the fire department?